Hello. We are back. Okay. Yes, we're doing a bit more Doom Roguelike, because I didn't really have anything planned for today. And I had some wonderful stuff happen that really prevented me from downloading anything new or sort of setting up anything new, because my time got eaten. But, you know. But yeah, we're doing a different map pack with it. I also figured out why I got fucked so hard. So there's a little, this little increase thing here, which is supposed to add danger level per map. I kinda sorta made an oops and made it so that it was adding more danger level every map on top of what it's already adding. In addition to corruption cards bullshit. So yeah, today's gonna be a lot more relaxed. I might only go for like 2 hours. We're gonna also play a different character. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to make a rolling command for my chat. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll find that. Let me also check stuff. But yeah, basically, we're gonna do standard. Because I don't want to have to deal with like 20 goddamn cards. Just do regular. Card will take effect on the last map. Foreign command of chain gunners and specific generating shield. Demons resource focused on players. And he's aiming at you as if you had invisibility. Oh, no. I'll take Vendetta, thank you. But yeah, I'm taking it fucking easy tonight, kind of. Because I'm in, like, no, mood to fuck around with shit. Because, yeah, ARM has decided to be a really fun game to disk write error. Basically make it so that if I want to ever play the game again, I need to probably fully reinstall it. So I just realized we are having a bit of an issue at the start here. Is there health back here? No. Ow. It'll fly, increase by 1. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just clone all the imps. Anyways. Oh, game, why are you lagging? Anywho. Oh, that's why it's lagging. But yeah, so I'm not in the best mood tonight when it comes down to it, because on top of having to fix shit last minute, my game is probably perma-borked, so I can't even play, like, say, Mike Force for fun or anything, so I'm not sure when I'm gonna actually be doing that. So yeah. Hella not cool. Needless to say, I'm kind of not thrilled. Ow. Sure is not currently going to need validators for install, whereas hope your config files are backed up. You don't understand. I have reinstalled it at least once already tonight. And reverse gravity, increased movement speed. Yeah, fuck it. It has done an invalid disk write error on an SSD drive. Which I don't even know how that works. There's no disk to write to, so I don't know how there can be a disk write error. Oh, that im's fast, goddamn. Them boys really do be fast. And I'm just like, I'm to the point where it's like, fuck Arma, I don't really want to look at it anymore, because literally this might just be the sign to just not play it at all. Because, yeah. It has honestly been nothing but hassle recently, and I don't really want to deal with that. I need to stop walking into that. Uh-oh. Let's see, where is that? There it is. Not sure it's on current the dark and just clear down the cache. SSDs are still disks, at least since they are storage devices. Yes, but there's a very big difference. I should not have thrown that fucking error. It really should not have thrown that fucking error the way it did. And also, the main thing it had a problem with was that it's like, well, we can't find an executable for the game. It's like, it's right there. I can literally launch it with the executable you're saying you can't find. And it's like, oh, I don't know, I can't find it. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, Lamau, great. 20 out of 20 meme. Just amazing. That's all I gotta say. On top of the whole, hey Rocker, you're doing this today, and I'm like, that's news to me, Chief. Nice people communicate shit to me like a little beforehand. Your SSD might have bad sectors. What? No. No, no, no. Arma's the only fucking game that literally this has ever done this with so far. Like, this is one of those cases where I'm just so fucking sick of having to fix problems with that particular... Oh, hold on. Did they give me something? I don't think it did. Apparently this is a common issue. I've never had it happen with any other fucking game, or any piece of software I've owned, in fact. So yeah, I'm not really thrilled with Arma right now. It may be a common issue, but it's fucking stupid. I show Roger bitching at Arma too. I've had it happen with a couple other games. It's a Steam issue. I've only had it happen with Arma. I've had it happen on like regular discs before. But also it's the case of if I need to fix Arma, that is a that's at least a several day download with all the mods and shit installed. So yeah, also hello Conway. Yes, I am doing that as well because I basically got told last minute, hey, help me fix this thing, and I'm like, okay, I install a mod list and then all my shit gets fucked. Meaning the one thing I wanted to do, being Mike Force, as like a sort of side fun thing, I can't do right now because my entire Arma shit is borked as a result. So yeah, I'm not thrilled at the moment. So we're just gonna play Doom and not bother with Arma at the moment. I am not 5th phase, I see warrant to purchase. And also I was gonna play Last Epoch, but guess what I forgot to install before Arma had a shit fit. I have a couple other games to see my shit welcome my accessible the mod packs. The problem is I have several mod packs, and also it's a case of I'm not the one who made the mod pack, so I technically don't have a choice in it, because everyone wants to do things their own way. It's kind of what happens when you decide you want to do things your way. You don't want to have to listen to anyone else's opinion on it. Like, I hate to be a fucking salty bitch, but I can literally not even play that fucking mod pack without having issues on it, so... I don't know how people expect me to play at all. Oh. Silenced pistol. That's interesting. I tend to find tech mods. But hey, what do I know? I just, you know... I just run the server, apparently. Alright, those dispense health, neat. Oh, hello. Marksman pistol, nano main. Actually, I could sell this off. No, I don't really want to sell that off. What's the deal with this thing? Place with nano manufacturing near some data assembler. I put mods in it? No. Rip. See, I was having fun the other week when I was, like, you know, dropping plasma bombard shots on people, or, like, you know, playing Mike Force and, like, just fucking holding an FOB at night with an M60, or insert any number of things here, and I installed the one mod list, and everything goes to shit with it. And then I become a not-so-happy camper about it. Strong pistol. What is Mike Force? It's basically a persistent mission file for Prairie Fire, the Arma 3 Vietnam DLC. It's like Anastasia, except not hot trash. Or, well, not Anastasia, it's like Liberation, except not hot trash. But yeah, I'm not really super thrilled about just shit breaking and just not having to be able to just fucking play a game. Which, you know. Anyways, more Doom Roguelike Arsenal, yay! Something that actually kind of works out of the box. You... Okay. Oh. Yeah, frustration's understandable. Yeah, because I don't like having to fix shit last minute and be told that, hey, you're doing this, and I'm like, I didn't have that conversation. And I also don't like playing a game that's a half-together designed clusterfuck that doesn't ever run properly and takes literally days to fix sometimes, and other fucking issues. In a setting that I don't even particularly like, because I'm not the most fond of the modern setting. I prefer my sci-fi bullshit. Let's ditch the tactical pistol for a hand cannon, because fuck it. No, wait. There we go. It's also really cool that people are like, Rocker, why isn't the server working like 5 minutes or 30 minutes before something's supposed to be a thing? And I'm like, I don't know. Nice, steel boots. It's like, why isn't this shit working, Rocker? I don't know. I'm not the server dude, I don't have that tag in my name. I just get asked to fix problems whenever they pop up, so I don't know. And then get eyes rolled at me when I don't fucking have an instant solution for shit. Crazy. Current game that I play with left-wing girls in the 60s or so. I'd probably just play sci-fi. Like, I prefer to do, like, out there shit that, like, most people haven't really done before. I like my pew-pew guns, I like being able to wear power armor, I like fucking some of the random situations you can run into when you have, like, you know, stuff set up a certain way. I'm just very, like, done at this point with games like Arma, because they do not work half the fucking time. And even when they do work, I can still barely play them. Hey, protective boots, yay. Like, as much as there will be some amazing fuck-ups sometimes with things like, I don't know, like, what do you call it? With the games like Doom when it comes to modding, and like sometimes things can go off the fucking rails. At least, like, I can fix this shit in the run of like 5 minutes, maybe. And not have to reinstall literally all my fucking files because I'm playing a mod pack that I didn't even want to play. I don't know. I love sci-fi more for the relative low quality of sci-fi mods in Arma 3. I don't know. See, we're missing secrets, but, this is getting ascended. Battle rifle. What do we get rid of? Get rid of the chain gun, technically. Did we pick up the rocket launcher, or no? I don't think we... oh. Uh-oh. Oh well. Okay. I think I picked up the super shotgun. Which is fine, we got this thing which works. Okay. Every time I really do think about going back to ARM, I'm like, maybe I'll give it a shot now. Maybe I'll see what the game has to offer. Like, give it another chance again. And every single time I do that, I end up looking like a fucking clown. So that's great. It's down there. Did we check down there yet? Did we open this? Yes. No. Yes. They're missing like 3 secrets. You know, if I play a new map like this, I should play as the scout to get familiar with the secret areas. So I got that one, and that was about it. That doesn't go anywhere. Is there? Oh, hold up. Hey. Hyper Blaster, what's this shit? No, I want armor. Give me armor. Base shift boots. Give me room as part of a set. Oh, okay. That seems neat. Nope. Okay. Nope. There you go. I don't know what those accomplished, but maybe something. What's that console with? Oh, okay, donative short. Oh, okay. Pain Slayer doesn't work with Thy Flesh Consumed. Had no clip again. Which is weird unless the monster still Cyber Demon killing it didn't open the door unless the problem was respawning monsters. Maybe it's respawning monsters, I don't know. Take consolation now, but okay. I mean that's good, I guess. I don't know. It's the boy, it's him! Oh my god. Ooh. Uh-oh. What's back here? Nothing. What's back here? Health. I think there's a secret back here if you don't go to the car and instead go behind the sign. No. No, wait. Is it back this way? No? Okay, whatever. This is work. This is good. Well, did someone give you some shit for not being on a call tech or monkey or some shit? I don't know. It kinda seems like it. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Fuck ourselves. We'll steal items to the ground. Can species have increased movement speed? Let's do Kleptomaniacs, it's always funny. I don't know, people always seem to ask me what the fuck's going on, and like, I know about it as much as the rest of anyone else. Like, I don't know shit. Until, like, something happens, and then it's like, oh. Cool. Give those back, I fucking need them. Bastard. But yes. That's crummy. I mean, yeah, but also it's a case of... Okay, let me explain my frustration. Rook and I are not in on the loop, and we're specifically told originally, and I quote, don't touch anything, I'll handle the server stuff, you know, just don't fuck with the server, and I'm like, cool, great. But then didn't really tell anyone else or have like any kind of backup besides us, so then we get usually called last minute to go, hey, this thing's fucked. It's like, okay, or like, hey, I can't make it home from work, or I can't do this and that. And it's like, okay, but I really don't want to drop everything I'm fucking doing to try and like get other shit working. Because I was planning to have a stream by like 8 PM tonight, and like cook before that and like do some other shit. And instead I got he who disk write error and hey Rocker, can you ground command? And I'm like, I'd rather not. Should I open a can of whoop ass on myself? Maybe there's something cool up there. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. I'm like, I don't mind doing things sometimes, that's great, but I'd like to be in on the loop of like what the fuck's going on so that when someone asks me a question, I don't go, I don't know, and look like a fucking idiot. Did you do this? I don't fucking know. I didn't touch the server. I was told not to touch it. That is literally a not me question. The most I do is I handle the 81st server, which is only up half the fucking time, because, you know, basically, like, Mark's work schedule, and the fucking Mike Force server every once in a while, which I turn on when people are like, hey, let's go play that. I'm like, okay, cool, and I hit one button and it's good until there's actually, like, an update. What's that? I want those. I want them boots. There are these. Lava boots. Lava boots. Can I lava kick people now? Do kicks light people on fire? No? Okay. I got the hottest kicks though. Yes, a lot of the time it's a case of, Rocker, do you know about X, Y, and Z, or what's going on? And I'm like, fuck if I know. So yes, there is more than a little bit of frustration there, and I feel like it's deserved frustration at this point, because it's like, I'm not in on the loop till something happens, and I basically have to drop everything I had planned for the night and fucking fix something. And this happens like this has happened the past, like, what, 2 Thursdays? And, like, I get it. People have, like, weird fucking problems. Like, you know, with the whole, like, hey, people quit and I have to, like, you know, basically fumble to figure out some bullshit with, like, server shit, or, like, Arma shit, or other stuff happens, but I would like people to be on call, or to have someone to basically go, hey, I need help with this, besides just either me or Rook. I think he has some real awful communication issues. I would agree that's deserved. Maybe you should go and talk with Patch about it. I mean, I plan to. I thought I kind of had a talk about the other week, but apparently, like, not. Or it just wasn't clearly expressed, the problem I was having. Alright, we got rid of the standard pistol. Whoops. Forgot about that. Oh, I never rocket launcher. What am I doing? Actually, I wonder what that one rocket launcher is. Hold on. Is it... Do I have it? The mother-in-law. PPFN. Yes. The PP launcher. Fire core. Sniper core. Explosive core. Mechanoid system tower. 4%. Let's get the... We can't get that because, shit, we just need to find it. Like, the big thing is I didn't even have the full mod list installed for today is the other thing, but you know. Because I wasn't planning to do anything with it, and then I install the mod list and all hell breaks loose and all my shit's broken now. So yes, thrilled I am not. Kind of pissed I am. Because now if I want to do anything armor-related, I need to literally reinstall everything now, including possibly some profile shit, depending on how deeply it's fucked. Or I could just say fuck Arma and go play something else for, like, I don't know, ever. Because I really just don't want to deal with it. yes, the peels. No, looks like I have to hit the oh shit button. Oh, shells. I like this map pack so far. It's got a bit of spice, but it's not like ridiculous. Oh, I fucked up. That being get working, I still haven't gotten to play around with you. Yeah. Weird how that worked. Okay. I mean, the big thing is lately I haven't even liked the game, because, like, for me, the game runs like dog shit, unfortunately. Is a major part of why my frustration with it has been a thing. Toast. Oh my god, it's water. These offices are pretty neat. Nope, hold on. There we go. Oh, right, no ammo. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like just take a break from armor, then no point playing it. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay, where's my chat? No, god damn it. Okay. I mean, I have fun with, like, other shit. I just don't have fun with a lot of the other, like... I don't know, I don't like modern particularly much, because I find it kind of boring. It's a lot of the same shit, different day. Oh, okay. What can I get rid of? I get rid of the combat shotgun. Fuck the combat shotgun. My homies hate the combat shotgun. Reload, please. That was interesting. I don't know what the fuck I was having so much trouble there, but that was interesting nonetheless. Only BIS and contact someone with the Sci-Fi Crew DLC with high quality assets. I mean, basically just get the people who made the fucking Prairie Fire DLC, honestly. Because the recent creator DLC that came out with was trash. See, honestly, if they made, like, if they got in contact with maybe 20th Century Fox or something and got the Alien license, because honestly, let's be real, no one can make a worse Alien fucking game than Randy Pitchford, so, you know. Like, when it comes down to it... Oh, hey, hold on. Oh. Not applied to this weapon. Yeah, assemblies. Was it the elephant gun is the PP gun? Yeah, let's just make the elephant gun. Be funny. Yeah, I heard his ass. Add lots of explosive barrels to the level. Fuck it, let's send it. Oh, okay. It's a bunch of, stuff. Okay, I know there's a way to get off this train. It's through one of these fucking windows, I know it. It's fine. Huh. Yeah. There we go. Cannot stop me. I'm committing another cybercrime based. Oh, super shotgun. Oh. Let's get rid of the hand cannon. Let's make the elephant gun. There we go. Oh, hello. Amazing. Uh-oh. Feels like the secret's over here somewhere. Elephant gun go bang. Backpack. Oh. Yep. Damn it. Yeah, this has a real cyberpunk vibe, but not in like the dumb way. Restoring capacity, roll your chosen neon by 16% will reduce all their ammo types and capacities by a tiny fraction of their standard amount. Neon pickups give 200% of their value. Choose the neon type with a. Oh, okay, let's reach up here. Shells. Oh. Damn, that's unfortunate. Oh, hey. I'm probably falling behind on chat. I practiced Atonia 2 and TNT Revolution earlier. Oh, nice. Yeah. We're playing a different mod pack, or a different map pack. What the fuck is this called? It's a cyberpunk themed map pack I saw come out called, I was talking about this late last night. What the fuck is this? Blue games? Maps. Auger Zenith. Just type the fucking name in there so people can like easily find it. Do. But yeah, I'm playing this with more Doom Roguelike arsenal. With a different character this time, because as cool as the Phase sister was in concept, in practice it was a little bit of a pain in the ass. Because, oh, hold up. Oh. Thought that maybe go somewhere. Yeah, the Phase Sisters are a really neat concept. The only issue is trying to juggle two inventories was hard. Especially when some maps were very clearly designed in a way where they weren't expecting you to change characters or to have a power up when going through a certain teleport. Oh, let's just go like the other way. Oh, we have a bunch of bulk mods, okay. Which is the one for the rocket launcher again? Because there's a assembly for it that looked really neat. You need firestorms and power. I'll sell these off then. There we go. Actually, I could turn this into a bullet storm chain gun. It's right. Hold on a second. It's like a bunch of bulk mods, right? It's like. I think it's a bunch of bulk mods. One. 2. Gatling gun. No, because I think there's another one. There's the, hold on, where is it? Oops, I'm looking in the wrong place. Fuck off, okay. 2. Yeah, B, okay. So I needed a third bulk mod. And I can make the boy. Yes. Okay. Also, I'm gonna junk this backpack, I swear to God. You mean to tell me a map pack from like a decade ago wasn't built around mods made the last couple of years? I mean, kind of. Okay, here's my issue. I laid out my issue with TNT, right? So my issue with TNT is not that it's necessarily old, it's that it's dated. Because you see, the thing is, Plutonia still... Oh, okay. He did a nuke barrel. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. RIP. So maybe make it so these guys can fly instead of, you know, putting barrels everywhere. Anyways. See, here's the thing. Plutonia is fucking timeless. That's the takeaway from this. Whereas like something like TNT is just fucking dated. And they are both in the same like mission pack, like made by relatively the same people. Not exactly the same, but relatively the same. How much says, yeah. I mean, listen, I speak the truth. Plutonia is fucking dated. It is a dated ass fucking like, or sorry, not Plutonia. Blah. Brain. Holy shit. Also, yes, I have had a few drinks tonight because fuck it. 50 Shades of fuck it. Here's what the science pistol looks like. Science pistol. How does this thing work? Okay. This works about how I'd expect it. It's not bad. Amazing. Let's just get the BFG 9000 out. There we go. Anywho. Yeah, TNT is just not a great map pack in my opinion, because there's just a lot of maps, like, mod or not, that can just go fuck themselves. Like, Habitat. A big, ugly fucking sewer trudge that I just cannot fucking stand for the life of me. Hey Rocker, would you like to play a map that's 90% sewer? No thanks. Oh, but don't you want 90% sewer with GM flat grass on top of it? No, no thanks. Pass. Big pass. But Rocker... Flat grass. That looks a bit more shiny. No. I don't know, a lot of TNT... Okay, here's the thing with TNT. If it's not bad, then it's forgettable, with the exception of, like, Wormhole, because Wormhole was a standout as being, like, pretty good. Everything else was... just, nah. Oh, What is flat grass? Like GM flat grass from Gary's mod. Look. We just put grass in like a single hut on a hill. Isn't that representative of like this big area? The general issue I'm gonna say with it is that it's not necessarily abstract enough to be memorable as a fucking like as a unique set of Doom maps, and it's also not like realistic enough to be remembered as something that really like was like closer to Duke 3D in the way it was like laid out. Yeah, Silence Pistol is a pretty good meme. Is there an Invisible Boy? Hello? You above? Where are you? Oh, whatever. Anyways. Everything in TNT is just very mediocre. Whereas Plutonia fucking still slaps. That map pack still holds up in my opinion. Like, very well. Versus Evolution, where it's kind of, or like TNT, where it's like, eh? It's not necessarily the worst thing on the face of the planet, but it's also not really memorable in any significant way. Which makes it just not worth talking about. Okay. Do a chain gun? Yeah, I was gonna make the Bulletstorm mod again. 1, 2. I could make the Gatling gun, but nah, we gonna. There we go. Fun for the assault rifle too, but this thing funny. There we go. What does TNT? I say something stupid. It's like total non-stop terror. I'm leaving. It doesn't fucking stand for anything as far as I understand. Hold on. I think it's just literally called TNT Evolution. That's literally what it is. No, it's like, okay, so TNT Evolution is just boring. Like, that's the #1 thing you will find with it. It is fucking boring. Hold on. Technically, TNT Evolution. And the reason that it's called TNT Evolution is because it's Team TNT that made it. Which apparently stands for the new technology. Which, eh? It was kind of like a, I guess not exactly a sci-fi themed map pack, but it was a lot of tech bases and shit, so maybe that's why it's like, you know, kind of based off that? I don't know. Oh, it's an incubus. Dance, big boy, dance. Okay. Damn, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. The hell hit me? Oh no. Oh, hello. But yeah, it's literally like, I don't know. The biggest issue I had with it was the fact that on top of the levels being forgettable, many of the levels were just these really tight tech-based maps that didn't really do it for me. Even though I normally like tech-based maps. Just nothing stands out with it. It's like eventually it's just a big brown blur is what it was. Especially when they started, like, trying to pay homage to, like, Doom 1 maps, and I was like, nah, I'm fucking out. Like, nah. I like clever Doom 1 map references or remakes in small sections as much as the next person. However, just not done well. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. It's like I'm hearing something above me and I don't know what. Oh, it's a boy. There he is. He's a dead boy now. I'm a real boy. Nope. Oh, a real boy. Nope, just Testa. Okay. Assemblies. Want to make the mother-in-law. So 2 powers, a firestorm, and a nano 1. Right. I'm gonna prep that by getting sir? Swear to God. Okay, anyways. 2 firestorms, right. Okay, where is the armor stuff? Lava boots. No passive effect can be removed as part of a set. 100% protection. Okay. Fireproof steel boots. Okay, not really worth taking. So that. Apply both of those to Mr. Rocket Launcher. Amazing. I'd buy that for $1. I really enjoy the fact that they're coming out with a new RoboCop game. I hope it's good. Same people behind Terminator Resistance, so maybe. There's a good chance of it actually being quality. It's actually another game I gotta get my hands on. It's the Terminator Resistance game, but the Steam Summer Sale just ended. That, and also it's one of those cases if I already have enough games I need to play. Oh, there's a nuke barrel there. I could have ruined myself real good. So let's go get the mods, maybe. Wonder if there's a thing to lower the bookshelf. Oh, there we go. There we go. Sell all the extra shit. What's that green thing over there? Oh, I guess it didn't go up. Oh well. This is a really neat level, though. I'm enjoying the what do you call it? Aesthetic of it. I guess I gotta get over there at some point. I wonder what other assemblies there are for the shotgun. Whoop. Shredder, elephant gun, micro launcher, plasma shrapnel, heavy shotguns. Nano shrapnel. I still want to get the mother-in-law, though. Or the energy blade. Either one looks kind of neat. I'm hoping to get the mother-in-law this time, because I think it seems cool. Oh. Hello. Oh. That's a thing. I feel relatively safe now. There we go. Hey. That's an Uzi. Oh. There we go. Ah. So I think this is how to leave the level, so I don't really want to do that. I want to go over and figure out where the other thing is. So apparently we can get over here. I guess maybe this way? Yeah, I think so. Oh, neat. Can I get over there? I don't know how to get over there. Oh. There's a teleporter or something I'm missing, I don't know. There's like a little button somewhere or something. No? No. Oh, I apparently have all of the secrets. But there's still weird shit over there. Okay, whatever. This song is Studiopolis Act 2 from Sonic Mania. It might be. Oh, that's a hell of a name. Monster starting positions are shuffled. Fuck it, let's do this. The frontline engineer suit. What the fuck is that? Hold on. Deploy a sentry turret. Oh. It's him. It's the boy. Can I only, like, can I undeploy it? It's only like a once per level type of thing? If it is, I'm still down. That's fucking dope. Oh. Whoops. Alright, turret friend, we're going on the walk. Come on. Yeah. Oh. Amazing. Damn, I can't get the boy into the... Can't get him into the thing. Maybe I can push him through this way. Damn, he won't go. Gene Gadget Act 2 for Sonic 2 last, or it's Act 1. I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. It's hard to really know. Damn. Shit hurts. Oh, oh, fuck. Hey, look, I'm a TF2 engineer, main. Amazing. The engineer unfortunately can't go upstairs. Or I mean, not the engineer. The engineer's turret can't go upstairs. Rip. You know, Grey Ghost, what's up? Is Gene Gadget 1 for Sonic 3D Blast. I don't remember who worked on this, so maybe it's one of the same people who did. I don't know. It could be. I had nuclear armor. Nuclear armor. I don't fucking care, cause people know what I'm talking about. Damn. I kinda wanna keep the, Can I actually hit the... Give that, cannot be LX modded, cannot change color type, suit design, containing the OEC field engineer. Damn. This part of the set look like they will burn your feet off, but are actually really warm and comfortable. You're probably love these to go on a snowy day wearing these. Yes. There was something we were building and I can't remember what. Right, we're gonna try and get nano shrapnel for the shotgun, because why not? Did I take a permanent thing to make them fly? What the hell? No, it doesn't seem like it. Weird. That's kind of messing me overthinking about the tonight's off. Honestly, do you want to hear my advice? Fucking don't. Because often if you're doing ground command or doing any kind of commander position, past a certain point, a lot of your choices just don't fucking matter, even if you make good choices, because at the end of the day, some people will choose just not to fucking follow them, or not to take the advice. Ground commanding in Arma is a clusterfuck, which is why I don't particularly like doing it, unless it's a group that you know exceptionally well, and they generally will follow your lead if you give them, like, a set of instructions. Because there are some people, and I'm definitely referencing certain people, who will just not fucking listen, run off, get lost, and then basically go, oh, well, I didn't know what the plan was because I didn't listen to the briefing. So, like, literally you just have to be like, yeah, fuck that, well, now. There's only so much you can do as a ground command, and Arma doesn't have an option that lets you literally hold someone by the hand and drag them with you like a disappointed mother at a Walmart, so, you know. There's only so much you really can do. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hey. A demon's fallen on the river at Lego City. Oh. It's not that part, it's more an experience in the role, yeah. Is that a mimic? Kind of. I mean, it's partially that, but also it's a case of literally, once you get to a certain point, you realize that there's only so much you can do as a ground command, and a lot of it does lay on the choices of your squad leaders. As much as that may seem like a weird way to put it. Like, you can make a fantastic plan and have it planned all to the fucking nines and have it be, like, great like that, but, if your team doesn't fucking listen to you, there's literally dick you can fucking do. And only so much you can say till you're, like, blue in the face, effectively. I've gotten to the point where I've just stopped really giving a shit, which I guess technically is not the best way to see it, however, it's a case of it's the only way that I can keep myself fucking sane, so, you know. Oh, what the hell that dropped? Wait. Oh. What's this thing's deal? Bands pulverization like fierce bullets into shrapnel rather than using the traditional 12 gauge. Huh. Break shotgun, break samples into pellets. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think I'll sell that. Commander's long useful as soldiers, Doom 64 shotgun, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of times where I'll overthink something, but really, at the end of the day, there's only so many times you can say, hey, move this direction, follow the line on the map, and don't fucking sit there for too long. Before they just don't listen, and then you're like, okay, well, go die. I've done all I could. I had a plan, I laid it out, I executed it. Nobody really contributed to it. I followed the plan, and just sometimes shit goes wrong. I mean, also there's the other fact that sometimes the game was rigged from the start. There's really not much you can do in some situations, where the only decisions are bad decisions. And you can try your best to mitigate some fucking things from happening, but at the end of the day, it's literally just going to be a clusterfuck, because Arma is just that kind of game. Well, actually, Rocker, technically you could have done this 20 minutes into the thing and everything would have been fine. Okay, try getting that across to 20 to 30, sometimes 40 people. Not so fucking easy. Especially when you are dealing with drastically different skill levels and no one is an automaton. Because you are dealing with people and not RTS units. I know insurgents could look regular army and access to UPS tracking. You're dealing with people not RTS units, something one must contend with when one plays FPS RTS games. Oh no, you 100% have to. It's like it's bad on some of those where it's like literally you play like natural selection or you know, or anything like that. It is a hell of a fucking thing to suddenly be like, huh, I had everything planned out, and then suddenly a curveball just fucks everything up. As an example, it's really hard to prepare for the entirety of your supporting command element to suddenly decide to join the other side and start fucking killing your own troops, which can get really goddamn annoying, by the way. When you're like, huh, you know, squad of very reliable people that I tend to go, they can help me out of, like, most of these situations, or assist me when things go to really tits, are the ones causing things to go to tits. Also, that is terrifying. I don't like that. Why did I enable that to happen? As long as you asked when they went, they didn't track you, did they? And immediately knew he was trying to fuck us over. Really, in the shocked we didn't have a TPK. Who the fuck did that, Roger? Well, you see, two people ran off from the command team really far ahead, got murked, and then they basically got converted to a different side, and then came back and murked me in the back, and then basically Sai and Mark joined them. So basically I had, on top of having to organize a bunch of people in Fog, who couldn't navigate because DUI was broken for some fucking reason, I don't know, because DUI just constantly breaks, it just does that. I also had to contend with people trying to sneak up behind us to fuck us over. So yeah, that was a thing. And that was probably the last op I really gave a shit about ground commanding on. Because it was always some bullshit TM. And part of the issue is that I like some of the people in patch ops, I liked some of the people in pop, they were not skilled enough as an entire group, including myself, to deal with some of the situations that got thrown at us. Which becomes a very big problem when it comes to, like, you know, certain things happening. As much as playing Betrayal at the House on the Hill is very fun, it's not so fun when it happens during an ARM op. Because usually a lot of people aren't fucking very happy about it after. just realized it's Spider Mastermind. Yeah, do you guys fucking really give it on yeah, give people negatives. I do have the patience for it. I've very sporadically done it here and there, to the point where I literally got basically, you know, was involved in the one larger group doing it. But it's a case of, there are some things that I kind of feel like it's kind of shit to spring on people who are newer to the game, and that's one of those ones where I was like, at least in my personal opinion, I don't think anyone was really ready for that shit. Because the people who are who were in PAW and are in patch ops, being honest, as a core, there's a few people who are really good at the game and generally know what they're doing. However, as a group, they don't have the cohesion right now to work super well together. And as a result, if they get thrown a particularly nasty curveball, then the entire op goes tits up, basically. Which is a bit of a problem. And honestly, part of it is I just don't have the patience as much anymore to be doing really fucking difficult shit that isn't with a very small group of people that I can be like, hey, go do this. Because I've just hit that point, honestly. ARM is a frustrating fucking game a lot of the time. Especially when the game just decides, I'm not gonna work. Again, local insurance GPS tracking me took out the out-of-the-way route back and find out he's spawned 3 squads of infantry, murder 8 people, varying levels of experience on ground command, ground combat. It's still all the damn time, armor squad, Moabs, you name it, but I'm sick of it, as I have the characteristics, local insurance, and EMPs. I called the MP3s and they called the MP2s. Like base defense, just because we got the job done way faster than we were expecting. Well, let's give us more content. Dude, don't remember the difference between a 2 and a 3. Don't sweat it. BMP1 is recoilless, other BMPs don't. From what I remember, basically, the 1 has the recoilless rifle, the 2 and 3 both have autocannons, but the 3 basically has a recoilless plus the autocannon. And that's kind of your distinction. The BMP3, I think, is also a bit bigger and better armored, depending on which variant of the 3, but it really just depends at that point. But at the same time, if you call it BMP, the one thing that's universal about them is the fact that their armor is dog shit, so they're going to explode if you hit them with anti-tank anyways. It's really just a thing where, like, some stuff is things that I really wouldn't spring on a newer group. Because even throwing softballs like the 50 cal trap I made was kind of like devastating. But I don't know. This which had a field day mock and fuck out of the experienced GC. I mean, yeah. And I'll be real, that's part of the other reason why I just haven't wanted to come back and do patch stuff, because as funny as, like, as fun as Arma can be, I don't really want a bunch of people fucking criticizing me and being playing armchair general, when a lot of the viewer base, sorry, doesn't fucking play the game and has no idea what they're fucking talking about. Or if they do play the game, it's at a very different level or a very different set of experience. Oh, hello. Like, I'm gonna be real, that's what partially got tiring for me, is I didn't feel like getting criticized every fucking op for, like, not knowing exactly what the fuck was getting thrown at me every, like, moment, every waking moment. Especially with a group of people that don't do training. They just don't. Like, that's just the reality of it. It's something that was tried before, and people don't want to do training in that group, and I really don't want to play at that level with people who don't want to learn the game. Like, it may sound shitty, but at the same time, it's kind of the truth of it. There's some groups where it's made very casual, where it's like, hey, we're just gonna fuck around and put down some battle droids, put down whatever, and it's like, okay, cool. And there's other groups where they get very specialized and stuff, but in that group it's either a very small group of people that generally know what they're doing, or have trained other people on how to do certain things. Nobody else wanted to command, you stepped up to... And it tells you gentler criticism, the fact that it doesn't want to don't command. I mean, that's the other big thing, is the fact that I couldn't command today because my game got fucked, but honestly, if I got in the same situation, I probably would have gotten equal levels of criticism, if not more. And honestly, part of that fucking ruins the game for me, I'm sorry. Like people are gonna be like, well, Marco, you're just being a big bitch about it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, I don't want to fucking deal with it. It's just one of those cases of I really don't. Like, shit. Sometimes it's fine, and like, you know, some days it's like, yeah, like, whatever, it's like, I don't give a shit what people on Twitch have to say, or what some people have to say. Other times, it fucking sucks to have people be like, well, really, you should have done it this way, especially if they were in the op and could have gone, hey, we should probably go around this direction instead. Or at least thrown the suggestion up there. Instead of waiting till after to be like, well, really? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, the shit's tiring. I forgot the stair had teleporter trap. And there's some times where I don't mind, like, certain harder, like, stuff. It's just a case of, like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just don't have as much of the time for it anymore. Or the patience for it, really. Especially in, like, my case, because the game doesn't work properly for me. It lags to shit. It crashes 2 or 3 times an op, and really it's hard to fucking do anything when, like, literally just your game is fighting you the entire fucking time, ground command or not. There's probably a big bitch over that. I mean, yeah, but you know, some people are like, well, they just can't handle criticism, and I'm like, I just don't want to fucking deal with it. Like, that's really what it comes down to. It's like, I'm sorry, I just don't. Like, I got better shit I want to do with my days. Like, honestly, a lot of the positions I want to do in ARMA half the time anyways is I want to show up, get a kit, vibe is either a machine gunner or an AT, and, like, maybe do some engineer shit, depending on the op. That's about it. Let's actually get rid of that. Like, a lot of people don't want to deal with being GC for, like, a reason, because honestly, it fucking sucks. I've experienced before, Patches has experienced before, almost everyone who's in command of PA experienced that shit before, where it's literally... It's never going to be good enough, no matter how good you do in an op, because somebody's always going to have fucking some criticism for it, or someone went, well, I would rather have done it this way, because I think that's the preferred method, and it's like, okay, cool, but... It always seems to be from some of the people who, A, are the same people who caused the problems in the first place, which causes the op to be a clusterfuck, or B, also just some people who just have literally no experience with even commanding a squad-sized element. And I think for the most part, that's not bad to have, like, other opinions, or have other people out there who, like, generally are going to, like, be like, hey, here's what I think could be improved. But at the same time, it's also down to, you get a lot of that shit from people who are just like, well, actually. And that shit drives me up the fucking wall. Like, that is why my plans half the time are dummy simple, because I know for a fact that once we even get into the op, no one's gonna follow that shit anyway, so they're gonna have a rough idea, or a squad leader might usurp it, or someone might just go running off like an idiot and go fucking die somewhere. Because that has been my ARMA experience in the past. Sometimes it does not matter how well laid out your plan is, someone will go out of their way to fuck that up. As sad of a statement as that is. Sometimes on purpose. Guess I dunked what I did in the after-action report. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, sometimes I'll take certain criticism to heart and be like, yeah, that's actually valid, I fucked up. Or I'll usually be able to read the room and be like, oh, I fucked up here, or oh, I should have done this better. And other times I'm just like, nah. I don't agree. I think things went better than some people like to mention or, like, imply. And really, it just depends on the op, I guess, because, like, there's some ones where I'm like, yeah, I fucked up, I should have been more clear in here and there, I should have laid the plan out differently or expected X, Y, or Z to happen, but, you know. Ooh, this is a, hell of a thing. Come on, BFG, carry me to victory. Of course there's a mini Arachnotron there. Fuck up. I mean, there's a lot of things where, like, it's just gotten to the point where I don't let it bother me, because, again, keep in mind, I'm also the same person who's paid Arma with people who played Arma with people who are paid to play it. And some of the people who are paid to play Arma are fucking dog shit at the game. And these are people who are paid sometimes hundreds of dollars a month to play Arma 3. I shit you not. So honestly, considering those people are bad, I don't let it fucking get to me nearly as much anymore. Really, my big thing with Arma is that it's just a very time-consuming game, and you can learn all the things in the world and have it not be, like, relevant by the next stop because of just the way things go. I've had a long history of playing this game with some just weird fucking groups and people. Who the hell gets play Arma? Where the fuck do I sign up for that? You do not want to sign up. Trust me, you do not want to sign up. You do not. It is a curse. Just don't. Let me put it this way. It's basically a group of people who is run by one person who is very big into the whole military realism thing and basically wants people to LARP as military. No longer safe in Android District. Damn, these levels are a fucking vibe. Oh god, that's so cringy. That's all I know who gets paid for playing Arma. See, there's a period where I did, and it was interesting. Whereas the ops started out okay, however, they quickly degraded over time as a lot of personal infighting started to happen, and on top of that, there was a lot of people who just genuinely didn't know the game as well, and what some people were asking for was wholly unrealistic. Because they wanted to do certain things that just the engine was straight up would not let them do. As an example, after a conversation with a friend of mine who is still in the group, I won't disclose who, they broke their server the other day because they tried to put down a map that literally had, how many units did they have? Hold on, let me read this. Yes, it wants to be the build engine, yes. Hold on, I have to read this message again because I'm just curious about it. Yeah, they pre-made a mission with 1,000 pre-placed AI and, like, the server broke. Because for some reason they thought that was something they could do? Which is wild, by the way. Like, even at, like, the 100 mark for AI, you are fucking pushing it. You are pushing your luck. Which is why Zeus's will do a lot of, like, funky shit in the background. Or, like, you will have headless clients set up, or you will have scripts that auto-delete bodies and do, like, other crazy shit to make certain things work. Because a lot of what makes Arma, you know, do is basically the trickery is the thing in the background, is the best way to put it. There's a lot of Arma trickery that makes the fucking wheels spin, and if you don't do that, the game will break. These people, however, don't understand the Arma trickery, and basically are like, if we throw money at it, it'll work. Which is very interesting. Yeah, garbage cleanup is important. Oh yeah, and just optimization in general. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff they do like that, and also after a mission where they flipped, like, I think 10 vehicles, they were trying to say that vehicle unflipping is a bad mod, even though, you know, you can unflip vehicles in real life with enough people. And the only reason they really failed the op as hard as they did is because people kept flipping and breaking vehicles and they couldn't unfuck them. I'm not going to say the group name out because I don't want to get people in trouble or get myself in trouble by bringing it up, but basically, it's a very interesting group of people is the way I'll put it, that, I don't really know how they function in any game, but, you know, it's a thing. That's why Arma drivers who understand you're not supposed to wield the gas pedal to the floor of the vehicle. I mean, there's that, but it's also just a case of some of the people are from different places, so they get server lag, which honestly is not the best excuse, because at that point you should know, hey, don't pedal to the metal around certain corners. Because you will oof yourself out of fucking existence in the most embarrassing way possible. But, you know, it's just people, very interesting group of people. Some very nice people. Some people who I generally were like, yeah, they were okay to play with, but there's a reason why I kind of dipped when I did. And I'm just gonna leave that part there. Do we have any? Yeah, we have some mods on this level. Okay. It was the laser shotgun take to make. I'm curious now. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Assemblies. BA. Oh, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, hold on. Smoke. No, I hit the wrong button. Smoke. Agility. And agility. Because I want to make an energy shotgun, because why the hell not? Because I am curious what that looks like. Bulk, agility, yes. Okay. This thing looks neat. Oh, okay. Well, it says it's exactly what's on the tin. Yep. Yep, that is indeed a laser shotgun. especially off-road. You're supposed to slow down when you turn, especially off-road. No, it was pretty bad. Also, people who were in, like, little fast motorbikes, because they had those in this op, didn't understand that, hey, if you so much as bump a larger vehicle with your motorbike, it will fucking fit out of existence. But, you know, it just be like that. But yes, like I said, very interesting group, not exactly awful people, but at the same time, just a lot of really lofty expectations of what Arma can do and handle. And at least I got some success in that, like, explaining the problems when it comes to the game, because I was like, because at one point they're like, okay, we want to turn off, like, artillery computer to make it more realistic. I'm like, okay, here's your issue with that. You're going to have to teach someone specifically how to use the artillery computer, or how to do that shit without the artillery computer. And the bigger issue is, it's going to slow down any support call you make during an op. Which is an issue already, because support calls are already hard enough when you're dealing with the number of people you are dealing with. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna not do that. And I'm like, yeah, good choice. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thrown in the fucking wheat thresher before when it comes to the whole ground command thing, and I'm like, don't like it, don't prefer it. I tend to not want to GC a lot of the time for that particular reason, and that gets kind of shitty. What the hell is back there? Oh, it's the robot thing from Duke Nukem. Or the Robo Geisha. Oh, that's not pleasant. Especially because the other thing is, admittedly, to a lot of people who do criticize, there's some people who play the game. In Leaguer's audience. Like, there's a lot of people who do play the game. And, like, when they criticize, it's more of them, the perspective of, well, they don't do that way in TSB. But, the other thing is the fact that there's a lot of people who generally end up watching that content who just never have fucking played the game before. And who mostly are there because hee-hee funny, like, Arma moments, for the most part. Which is also the case for some other content creators, Womble, who basically made the entirety of the thing off of... You know, I'm gonna sell this so I can buy it later on. Because then I can go like this and go, hey, I want 2 nano mods. One for this rocket launcher, and the other one for smart gun. But anyways, where is it? There it is. Nano shotgun. Huh. The nano smart gun. What is this thing? 12 gauge shotgun, you gotta love the spread. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so this is actually intended. Cool. I've never watched any Arma 3 gun. People tend to pawn Womble off on me and I was never amused. Womble was a very, like, specific, like, for the time, haha, funny man when I first saw it. I'm like, ah, this is kind of cute, you know, kind of thing. But, my big issue is the fact that, as a result of Womble's haha funny moments, you get a lot of fucking people who go, haha, I want to be the funny people in the Soviet Womble videos and act like team-killing dipshits who don't understand how the fucking game works. which is the one thing that does kind of piss me off a little bit. But you know, it's just the way it be, really. I always feel like there's been a weird disconnect when it comes to PAW and other groups that are sort of similar to it, because I feel like, as well with PAW, there was a big thing of people can't decide if they wanted a relaxed casual experience or if they wanted like an actual like proper Arma experience, which makes things really awkward at times. There we go. Oh, fire skull. I don't know what the fuck that is. Usually those are like armed groups or either shitposting clusterfuck or cringy, fashy, military, fascist, no in between. Yeah. Possibly using gestures that of course some of the fun stuff happened in the J814 because of the style and some of their ROMs. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those weird things where like Arma is such a clusterfuck of a game because the issue is that you can generally have a case of people. I feel like as an Arma group grows bigger, the identity of it starts to get really weird, and generally you get people who want to pull off in one direction or the other. Patch City wants to run relatively hardcore house, but I don't think this community wants the same thing. See, here's the issue. So here's the general issue, and this is going to be a sort of back, there we go, okay. So here's part of the issue. Originally, I was a little bit removed from Arma and like the original in condition of the original sort of like PAW group a little bit. Because this was after I had my stint with the one group that pays people to play, and I was like, I'm tired, I don't want to play Arma anymore. Because they really like tired the shit out of me. Now, during that time, Mark and like a few people were basically like, hey, we want to make this concept called Golden Clover, which was a mercenary group. And they wanted to run it like Escape from Tarkov, but in Arma? As like a weird mercenary bidding group thing? Oh. Where are they gonna follow from? Da, 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 da. State Trooper, man, thank you for the follow. Oh no. I'm gonna get a fucking speeding ticket and get my dog shot. Oh no. Anyways, so where was I with the history of this? Okay, so part of the issue is that originally, it was going to be a completely different thing, where it was like a mercenary group thing. Then it eventually turned into Task Force Echo 621, which was a sort of shitposty friend group. Which was around the line of, you know... I'm gonna fucking call that, yeah. Which was... But anyways, Task Force Echo 621 was a shitposty friend group. Basically, because I helped set up the server shit for it, and I didn't really play it for a while. Because basically I was just very burnt out on the game, and I was like, I don't want to touch Arma, I don't want to fuck around with Arma, I don't want to deal with it, I just want to take a break from this shit and play something else. At this point, that's when eventually Echo 621 started to, like, grow in size and stuff, and Patches, who knew Leader, was like, hey, would you come Zeus for us, or whatever? Like, in between some of that time. It's, like, the best recollection I have of it, and it's like, okay, sure. So, you know, eventually, Task Force Echo 621 became PA, and that was ran by a mix of, Patches, Mark, with Mark being the person whose name was primarily attached to it. Patches, Mark, fuck, who else? Patches, Mark. Covert was in command, Infusion was in command, and, like, basically a small group of people. But, anyways, so, like, small friend group type of shit. Then eventually, it was like, it went through rebranding to be named PA to make it a bit less, you know, mature, I guess, would be one way to put it. And, like, to make it a bit more, like, friendly to, like, other people coming in, to make it so it's not as explicitly, you know, not as explicitly a reference to a furry porn website, but, you know. So that was eventually a thing. Now, in addition to that, it was also a case of, during this time, there was sort of a disagreements on various sides on what direction PA should fucking go. Some people wanted to sort of downsize again and go back to being a lot more casual. Other people wanted to take it in a more hardcore direction. Some people just didn't give a shit. And just other stuff. Which eventually led to some interesting problems, especially in between having, like, a fuck ton of server issues out of goddamn nowhere. And just certain things not being, like, communicated back properly. Focus double shotgun, huh? Yes, this resulted in some really fucking interesting issues that would pop up later on, where it would just be like, thing no work, or thing weird. And eventually this just drove people to get really fucking snippy with each other, because it would be a case of, hey, Rocker, fix server thing. Okay, what's wrong with it? Well, apparently this. Well, did you get this? No. Okay. Well, shit, is there, like, certain things I need from that? No. Okay. Is there a certain, like, setting file, for example, we're supposed to be running? No. Okay. Oh god. The hell is that? Oh my god, it just rained shotguns. That is a thing and a half. Oh, I don't like that. Oh no. That is also a thing and a half. Let's just put this here, actually. There we go. Anyways. But basically this resulted in people getting really fucking pissed with each other, because the thing is, it was so many people in command as well that, like, everything had to sort of be run through, like, multiple people, so, like, certain things couldn't get done. And it's a case of it got really fucking weird, because people wanted to run things one specific way, other people wanted to run another specific way, and a lot of us were kind of in the middle going, okay, I guess we need to, like, you know, figure out, like, what to do, like, what we're actually fucking doing. Oh god. Anyways. And then eventually, it basically led to patches like, no one wants to listen to me, I'm gonna go make patch ops, and I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. And then Rook is like, basically, I'm gonna go back to doing Enclave shit, I genuinely prefer it, and I also don't want to be in command staff anywhere, I'm like, fine. And then Mark's like, well, I want to go do Clone Trooper stuff in the 81st, I'm like, that's fine. And it's this weirdo position where everybody's kind of off doing their own thing and didn't really talk to each other, and didn't really do certain things, because everybody had a big disagreement on how this shit should be run, or how they want to run it. Having nightmare flashbacks of to my fucking PlanSide 2 outfit, Roxanne video game group, oh my god. I mean, part of the issue was the case of certain things were not ad-friendly for, like, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, etc. That's the big issue as well. You just can't fucking say and show certain things, and it looks bad. And this led to a lot of disagreements, because it's a case of, okay, but we want to be able to, like, play the fucking ops, but also it's a case of we don't want people running around being dipshits, and trying to get rid of certain people took literally fucking forever to get rid of them. Even though they were, like, as stated problem. No. Okay, get rid of this. And I mean, nothing against, like, Mark, but it's a case of some people, like Narc or Patches, really anybody, but some people weren't around to fucking do certain things because of their job, or because of, like, school, or various other things. So trying to get everybody to get their opinion on something was very fucking difficult, and also part of the issue was that certain things would not get communicated to certain people who needed to fucking hear it, such as the people running the server shit. It was only near the very end of PAW where we found out that, hey, there's a specific settings file that Weaver wanted people to run, instead of just running shit server-side. Because originally there was a conversation, we went through our server-side settings, and everybody's like, yeah, I'm fine with this, I'm fine with the setting, put it on server-side and don't change it. And then later on, shit got fucking changed. And then apparently it was, well, there was a settings file we were supposed to run the whole time because it was attached to a mission. I'm like, we never fucking heard that. Like, as much as it's a case of, like, and I get the frustration. Well, Rocker, you're supposed to be the server guy. Why the fuck is server not working? Okay, cool, I get it, but there was just flat some things I never got told until it was far too fucking late for me to actually fix anything. Which is the mini example of what happened today. And that's the thing, there's a lot of reasons this could have fucking happened. Like, a metric shit ton of different reasons. That's not even me going, well, these people are awful people and da-da-da-da, any of this shit. It's more like, this is my general frustration and the lack of communication and some other things that went on with it. Because rather than, like, just simply having a conversation or shooting a DM or something sometimes, I would hear shit far too late when it was, like, the day of to fix it. And then basically be scrambling when I had no time to test anything, to troubleshoot anything, to work on anything, or to get an actual final fucking answer out of anybody. And it's like, I've done server shit before for, like, the 81st, for the first inclination of the Enclave, for fucking just random shit Patches decided to throw together, for, like, all kinds of shit. But usually if there was something that needed fix, I wouldn't be fixing it, like, the final fucking hour before something was supposed to go forward where somebody was streaming it. Like, the charity event we did, I worked on that for literally a month. My experience getting is the best one run when a dictatorship could lack of hierarchy. I suggest that you don't let people jerk your mouse when you fail to communicate. It's not their problem. It's you set boundaries. One of the most important, so just because the person can learn to tell someone to fuck off. I mean, that's what I've been doing, though, which also, I guess, doesn't look good to public, but it's a case of, that's my honest answer half the time. Well, do you know if there's going to be ops today? I don't fucking know. I can't fix this shit in, like, the run of an hour if something breaks, because I just literally got it in front of me, and I have other shit I need to do. Like, Arma for me is not a full-time job. I'm not even listed as the fucking server guy in the patch ops thing. I mainly just did it because Patch is like, hey, I'm at work, or hey, I can't do this, can you do this for me, and like da-da-da, and it's like, okay, sure. After being told, hey, don't touch anything. One monster is cursed, and killing it resurrects nearby monsters. That sounds awful. There's a chain of 3 projectiles. That sounds interesting. Fuck optics, worrying about optics for libs. It's not even about worrying about optics, it's really just down to the case of that's why I've been telling people, hey, I just don't fucking know, or hey, I can't do this. Like, a lot more often. It's literally just down to I can't fix something if I don't know if it's a fucking problem. Hey, do you know if this got updated on the server? No, because I was following the exact rules I was given, being don't touch the fucking server. You handle this, and somebody else can handle this, and everything like that. This really does want to be Duke 3D. Oh, I see. Oh, I double see. And that's the thing, usually I'm pretty good when it comes to fixing shit, even in, like, short fucking notice half the time. It's just a case of sometimes you literally can't do that. And that's the other thing, again, I don't like the fact that I feel like I'm being looked at like an asshole because of the fact that I don't have a fucking solution to something I don't know anything about. Or don't have any update on, or don't have any other communication on besides, hey, this is happening today. Because it very quickly last week turned from Rocker just turned the server on to, well, everything's now fucked and it's like your fault that it's fucked. It's like, okay, cool. Like goddamn. Okay, let's sell some of this shit. Tower shield, onyx armor, this. I don't know what doing a technical mod on that would actually do. I want to do that. And yeah, it may not be directly said, but it's a case of I definitely get the fucking implication. Yeah, desperately though, that's cute. If I had set everything up on server 1 hour before something goes live, I'd feel sick. Hey, Muffin. Oh, I've done it before. Oh, I've fucking did that shit before. That was done a few times. But usually back then, it was a case of it wasn't as fucking dire, and it wasn't like, LOL, you need to do this. Like, literally now. Why? Well, because the streaming thing is happening now. Okay, cool. Great. I need the red key for that. I probably need to go in from the back. Well, yeah, no, I've done that before. I've had to do that before in multiple groups when it came down to it. It was like, hey, Rocker, shit's fucked. Can you fix this within the hour? It's like, yeah, I can. That's why I got the reputation I did, because I was able to do that shit, but also I had my mental faculties a little bit more there because my life wasn't on fire during the fucking year of pandemic we had. It's a little hard to be focused on certain things when, you know, other things are happening. And again, there's also still some things where it's like, if I don't get notice on it and I need to fix it, I need to fix it. And the other thing is, too, it's like, it's half the reason why I don't stream Arma. Arma streams, when I've done them, did not do good. I generally didn't have the greatest time trying to play them and stream them, because it's hard to play Arma and do, like, say, ground command or JTAC or anything that requires a lot of communication, which just tends to be what a lot of the things I ended up doing was. And pay attention to a stream, and hope that the technical side wasn't gonna crap out on me. The year of the pandemic. Okay, technically the multi-year of the pandemic at this point, but you know. Honestly, all of that shit's kind of blazed together at this point, so... like, it's just there and gone. Oh, he opened it. I shouldn't go in there yet. Nope. And that's sort of the thing, it's like, all in all, it's a case of, there's some things where I'm fine with fixing it and fine with doing some things for friends and shit, but at the same time, it's also down to the fact of, there's a lot of information that just didn't get communicated my way, and as a result, it kind of fucking sucked to work around. It's like trying to find a solution to a problem you didn't even know was a problem until like 5 minutes ago, and that's like, okay, well shit. Guess we're not finding that solution in a reasonable time frame. Cool. Yep, it hasn't ended. Yeah, oh yeah, I know. It's just time doesn't really fucking matter anymore. It's an illusion. Shit doesn't make any sense. And it's like, the other thing is, I've dedicated a lot of time to the Arma shit even before, like, PAW finished, and I was like... Before that, I didn't really have a stream schedule as much anymore because of the fact of I couldn't dedicate as much time to it, and I couldn't get back on track with it. Because I felt like it was eating a lot of time into it, and it was just generally tiring me out, so I couldn't do the things like this that I'd rather honestly be doing. Like, I don't mind playing Arma, it's just like... It's not really my favorite game. I don't mind making missions for it, I don't mind throwing around concepts for it the odd time. Hell, I don't mind playing it when, like, with a group of friends or doing something neat, like using a fucking plasma bombard 40mm equivalent to, like, lay waste to entire, like, squads of people. But... honestly, like... I would rather be doing something like this half the time. I don't mind my tactical games, I really don't, but at the same time, it's like... If we're going with what I usually do well with when streaming, it's the kind of shit like this. Trust me, I paid attention and I noticed when I was streaming Arma, I maybe got like a single person, maybe two coming in to say hi, do anything, interact, say anything. And really, it's just down to, like, from that perspective, there's not really much point in playing Arma, because I just don't really have a lot to say while playing it either. Like, there's a lot to comment on in this, like, holy shit, this map is fucking beautiful, and it actually plays extremely well. Like, there's a lot to go into with it, it's just like... A lot of time, I felt like I put a lot of different things dedicated to, like, doing things a very specific way, or doing a very specific type of stream, or a very specific type of content. For something that, all in all, really hasn't worked out for me. Like, that's just the other thing with it. I mean, usually the charity streams went okay, and that's fine. I usually like when the charity streams go okay, but also it's a case of that's a very special exception to the rule. Okay, I can't go out that way. I can't go out that window. Like, the Arma charity streams are always fun. It's just like... That was also a very special case where we got everyone to sort of get on and behave themselves. They're all sort of, you know, Arma's not a great game to stream. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just... Unless you're doing a very specific type of content, no one really gives a shit. And that's just the reality of it. That's not really me being a pessimist, that's just the way it fucking is. A lot of people will watch stuff for Zeus streams for the most part, and that's about it. Let's gonna be mod this shotgun, I'm kinda curious about it. I don't think we can. Oh, we can actually throw a mod on if we want to. Number of pellets, base damage, hit scan spread. Alright. can't be modded. Decreases hit scan spread considerably. Increases knockback and does extra close range damage. You can't mod that on. Okay. I guess we'll increase the number of pellets. Why not? Oh shit. Honestly, at this point, I want a small group of people to play DRLA with it and ask for much. Yeah. Oh god, that was another level of hell. God, okay. So like, I'll be real, setting up like persistent missions isn't too bad, but even in like the early days of PAW, there was a lot of issue I had because a lot of people just really did not give a shit about people's time when it came to like the server support people. Which really pissed me off, by the way, because I was, of course, one of them, but Rook was the other one. But they're like, yeah, we want lib, and I'm like, okay, we'll make lib. And we got a lib working, and it's like, oh, well, you didn't customize it. It's like, well, we're not going to customize it. It's lib. It's not really anything special. It's just, like, everyone plays lib, and, like, everyone knows what it is. Like, just get on with some friends and shoot some things. But then it was like, well, we want things customized this way, because this is too hard. We want things customized that way, because that's too hard, and all this other shit. And I'm like, why? Like, we could, like, literally, there's no reason to sit there and be like, hey, we need to, like, make, like, all these different lib modifications, because this is too hard, or that's too hard, or the other thing. The biggest other complaint was, well, it crashes a lot, and the people don't always turn it back on in time. It's like, okay, what's on the lib server? And there would be, like, a bunch of vehicles and other shit spread around, and, like, 10 FOBs and other shit, and it's like, dude, like, lib is not a new, like, mission file, and it doesn't work particularly well in the first place. And then it was, okay, we'll do a vote, and we'll put on Vindicta or some other shit, and I had to put my foot down, I'm like, no, we're not working on that. I'm sorry, but, like, unless you guys, like, figure it out yourselves, like, we gave you 2 different options for fucking, like, persistent missions. And the main reason we're not doing Vindicta is not because I don't like Vindicta or don't like the other missions associated with it, it's because of the fact that, literally, that will require us to add extra shit onto the mod list on an already bloated mod list. Lib is kind of ass, having to fill for the 77th server. Yeah, I know, but the other thing is, it's like, I can understand it's ass, which is why I generally don't play a lot of lib anymore, because I played so much of it that, like, it's just gotten fucking boring. Zozo, or Zozao? I'm gonna fuck this up, I'm sorry, but thank you for the follow. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, it's like, it got to the point where it's like, oh, well, you need to, like, stop everything and work on this thing, and you're not respecting our, like, you know, our, like, opinions. And then it was like, oh, well, you know, you're, like, you know, like, you didn't make this lib file and, like, us in mind, or make a custom one, da-da-da. I'm like, dude, I don't have the fucking time for that. I'm trying to stream, I'm trying to do other shit as well. Like, this is not something I want to do, and we're not, like, a, like, persistent mission server. We're literally a people who do Zeus mission server. Like, dude. Like, it got ridiculous at some point, because someone did eventually step up and make a custom lib file, and they even had complaints about that, where it's like, well, it's too hard, and there's too many jets, and the dude's like, I literally only have 1 jet in the thing, and cut out most of the hard stuff in the mod. I don't know what more y'all want. Just needy. Sorry people coming in mid-ramp. I'm just ranting about my Arma experience right now, how I'm probably just kind of burnt out on the game. Oh, that's a lot of voice. Like, it's one of those things of, I feel like a lot of expectations have changed, because now it's like people come in and they're like, well, we need all this custom shit for, like, our group and our unit and everything like that, and we want to have all this extra crap, and I'm like, in the off days back when, like, Arma groups were kinda new, you could get away with being like, hey, we're just gonna, like, have one thing, which is just, like, maybe a lib or maybe an Anastasi. People are gonna chill out, play that for a bit. If they want to play something else, they'll either find their own, like, server thing, or they'll get some people together and local host it, or they'll be like, hey, let's just fucking, like, get everyone together and play Apex or something, or let's, like, custom Zeus something to throw together. And part of my fucking issue that I had to come in and put my goddamn foot down on is that there was a dude who was sitting there in private bullying fucking Patches, Mark, and other people being like, well, you need to give me... Well, I want access to your group so I can go and, like, make my own custom campaign and all this other shit, and you need to do this, that, and the other thing, and put these mods on your mod list, and, like, have access to your player base and your shit, and it's like, no. I put my foot down, I was the bad guy for it, because I set fucking boundaries. I kinda did it in a douchey way, but I set boundaries on that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Uh-oh. I'm done. Oh. Okay, play with the turret for a bit. Thank you, turret friend. You saved my ass. Jesus Christ, okay. Seems people like your ranting. Question would be how much you're gonna pay for it. See, that's the other thing too, is that, like, I've gotten to that point now where I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, how much are you gonna pay for it? Unless it's something I'm, like, personally interested in playing and helping out with, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, how much you gonna pay for it? I don't give a shit. Like, fuck, give me 20 bucks, I'll make you a fucking lib file. You want to do that? Here you go. Like, fuck it. The International Bank of Fuck You Pay Me. Of course, some people are gonna scoff at that, because they're like, oh, getting paid over fucking video games? How dare you? But, like, demons and species more aggressive, former cyborg battle rifle and species shot nearby enemies and made death. We're running into fires of railgun instead. Nope. I'll take that. Oh, I've summoned the lag. Oh, hello. What a weird thing. Anyways. But yeah, it's like, that all this shit takes time. Like, that's the other thing, and some people are like, well, I can do it faster. It's like, okay, well, then do it faster. I don't give a shit. Like, shit, if you want to make the file and send it to me, I'll fucking try and put it on the box and see if it works, but, like, goddamn. A lot of people just want things done for them and are, like, fucking, like, pushy assholes about it. I'm like, dude, I got a fucking life outside of Arma, okay? Like, shit. I like doing other things with my time, and it's not exactly like my second job or anything in some cases, where it's like, you know, I have to do this thing. Yeah, people have paid me for, like, personal projects, like the one thing I showed you before, Chair Kicker, where it was just, like, a big thing that, like, realistically you can't do, but somebody was actually like, hey, I will pay you for this, because they realistically weren't going to do it, because that shit takes time. But yeah. Getting paid to labor, what are you, a communist? Yeah, it was bitching. But also it's a case of, like, I didn't mind that, because it was very much a case of, here's the set terms, here's what, like, I'm going to pay you for this amount of stuff, here's what you want, etc., etc., and it's like, okay, here's the amount of support I'm going to give it after it officially is done. Versus people being like, make lib, please. Okay, here's a lib file. We didn't custom make it? Yeah, dude, I fucking don't have time for that shit. Like, you try doing a stream schedule where you gotta fucking fix things at random and trying to keep up with at least 2 hours every day almost, or at least, like, most of the week. Shit eats your time. I think that's the other big frustrating thing with a game like Arma. Nothing is ever quick in that game. Nothing's ever a quick fix. A quick fix is like 30, 40 fucking minutes. Which is wild, by the way. That is a wild thing to think of. And annoying. But mostly wild. Man, it's fucking silly. The whole thing is honestly silly. Also, I quit TTRPGs, maybe people have any sex for the time, others are refused the DM frame is not themselves DM'd or gotten an RPG have also probably be diceless, yeah. But I mean, that's the big thing, is just in general, it's just down to the fact of, like, I just don't have time for that shit. Like, I'm sorry, like, that's just what it is. Honestly, truthfully, I barely like the game anymore. Like, the most fun I've had with it in the past little bit was just jumping on, like, something like a persistent mission like Mike Force with, like, a few people just fucking around with it. Playing around with the toys, like, and taking a few, like, locations back and kind of doing dumb shit like building bridges over every fucking river in Vietnam. Like, just real dumb fuck hours, but still. At least I was enjoying myself. And that's just the thing, I don't know, maybe I just don't enjoy the game anymore. Maybe that's sort of the, like, things of the frustration. Maybe I really had a hankering for it at some point and just lost the touch or lost the feel for it. On top of just every other, like, sort of problem that just comes with it. Okay, we want to get rid of that. Like, realistically, the Doom mods, for example, there's so much variety and they're so easy to just fucking plug and play, basically. If you want to fucking have a Doom mod where you play as, like, a fucking dragon and, like, fight Hexen or Heretic enemies, you could probably fucking do that. If you want to, like, play as a cowboy and yeehaw your way through Doom, there's options for that. Like, there's a lot of shit where I can just be like, okay, I feel like doing this, and it'll take me, like, 2 minutes to set up. In fact, hold on. I will fucking prove that in a second. If I can actually, I will get through this level and I'll fucking prove that, because we'll just, like, switch games because we can. I want to actually save my shit. And also get through this, because this has been a really good level. Oh, this has, like, been so much better than TNT. God, this has been a lot better. Oh, that goes back over here. Oops. We didn't get the blue key, did we? No. Ah, whoops. Okay. Blue key. Oh, so this is fucking really good. Blue key again. Oh. Got hiccups. This happens when we rant mode too long. Ooh. But yeah. It's just one of those things where I look at it and I'm like, this is a big pain in the ass. Realistically, I don't really get much out of it besides playing with friends. And I can play other games with friends. Hell, I can still play Arma with friends and not have to deal with the bullshit of having to set up crap every other fucking week and get scrutinized by weird fucking internet nerds and basically have every other fucking thing go wrong in the run of like a day and a half. And yeah, there's some things where I'd probably still play the game. That's because of them doing like weirdo bullshit where I'm like, huh, that actually sounds really interesting. Like, yes, please give me a set of power armor and a goddamn plasma auto rifle. That sounds fucking dope. It's like, yeah, I'd like to fucking just do random clone bullshit. Yeah, why not? It's like, yeah, I'd like to be like I'm the Brotherhood of Nod and just run around and do a mission to, like, fuck over GDI. Why the hell not? Fuck it. Some of that shit sounds dope. Hell, I even have the concept to make like a set of Wolfenstein missions at some point, because I feel like that would be fun to play. That boy is a real pain in the ass. There we go. No more revives for that, man. If you make us a Wolfenstein mission, you better fucking invite me, yeah. It was one of those things that I sort of had as a concept one day, because I saw the To Adult map, I think it was called, where it's like a sort of secret, like, German island type of thing. And it had a lot of, like, you know, Wunderwaffen type weaponry on it, so you could technically totally make, like, a Return to Castle Wolfenstein mission set based around that. Like, play as a specialist team of different nations so that nobody bitches about the equipment. Hey, we need to drop you in, to this island to fucking figure out what's going on with it and why they're, like, here, and also see if you can sabotage several large projects. Fuck it. Then you can do stuff in both sort of futuristic Wolfenstein as well as classic, because you can have World War II and modern stuff mixed together. But yeah. It's one of those things of there's some, like, fun concepts out there, it's just, like, at the same time, it's like some people just kind of suck the fucking fun out of it. Like, I need to mark this man. See, I feel like the big reason as well why I haven't, like, sat there and been more, like, aggressive about it, or hasn't really brought it up or anything, because I feel like a dickhead because of the whole thing of being like, ah, well, it's my friend doing it, and he helped my girlfriend move some of her shit and did, like, a bunch of other stuff for me, and it's like, I acknowledge that, that's fine. It's just, like, at the same time, like, there's some things I just straight up cannot do or cannot put aside, especially since I'm trying to actually, like, actively help, like, said friend out, and literally, like, me playing Arma is a net fucking negative on this channel, because, like, nobody gives a shit. Like, at least realistically speaking. Like, people want to see me play this kind of shit at the end of the day. As much as I can get away with playing certain games, I can definitely tell you from what I've seen, if, like, I'm just going off of, like, channel analytics, I guess would be the best way to put it, or just, like, based off of my own intuition regarding the subject. Nobody gives a shit about me playing Arma. Not a fucking person. Not a fucking one. I am basically, like, burning time. Overwatched Arma had not participating in it. I mean, that's sort of a fair thing, but it's like maybe one person, like far less than my usual shit that I end up like doing is the thing. Okay, I think I even did actually. That's unfortunate. I think it just threw the boots across the arena. Oof. And that's the thing, I don't want to make it entirely based off of, like, channel views is the only reason I do anything, because that's not really it. It's just, like, for me, it's like, as in, when I say Arma to me has not really been a net gain, there's a lot of, like, meaning behind that. Including the fact that, for me, it's really felt like... It's really felt like I've mostly been spinning my wheels with it, and I've sort of missed a lot of fucking, a lot of shit, potentially, in the past couple of months. Like, even with Doom modding, and even with, like, stuff like that, there's a lot of stuff I sort of, like, paused playing and just didn't get to, because Arma kept, like, taking up more and more time, like this fucking monster that just was never happy enough with what it got. Oh, hello. That's evil, I like it. Like, there's a lot of factors of it, and also it's really strained fucking friendships and shit before as well, because of just the stupidity of this fucking game. I mean, yeah, I guess it's technically on the friend group, maybe. Like, maybe someone would point out, like, well, actually, like, technically Rockers should really be on, like, the friend group. Like, rather than blaming it on the game, it's like, yeah, I get that, but, you know, when dumb shit repeatedly happens, it kind of pisses everybody off and gets each other on each other's nerves. Like, it just, that's the way it happens. Oh, wait, you're going this direction. One person, it was me, yeah. I did again, it was streamed before too. It's not great for viewership, it can happen in any game, but it happened in Arma, and then that is just how our brains work. Yeah, pretty much. Like, are there some things I like about the game? Yeah. Like, that's why I tended to keep coming back to it. And hell, I'm probably gonna reinstall it and try and make it to somebody else who I know is off and just not gonna stream it or is not gonna really be heavily involved in it other than that, because there's some things in Arma I like doing. I like being a support gunner, or I like being somebody with big boy M32 rotary or something, and like putting big holes in things. But at the same time, there's also the case of, the game just might not work tomorrow because, you know, whatever, so I'm gonna have other shit planned. And the other thing that makes it difficult is that everyone tends to do ops around the same time as well now. It's like, generally it's just like, okay, everyone's doing shit around 8 o'clock, I have to stream at 8 o'clock. And yeah, I could technically move the stream, but if I move the stream, it's not going to work as well for me. Because I've tried later times, I've tried earlier times, and generally this is like the honey, like the sweet spot. You gotta invite me to that op. See, I don't know if you'd like it, because it's an Enclave op, like the Fallout Enclave. So I mean, there's no reason to ever play Warframe 500 Destiny 2. So I think Rook has the info for that, possibly. Since piece projectiles get more armor, all projectiles travel faster, yeah, they're running this piece is more impressive. Yeah, I'll do that. Also, it's at weird times. Okay, yeah. more armor, more aggressive. Let's do that. Let's get the barman first. If I can. There we go. But then again, that also depends if I can even make it on that day, because, you know... Like, Armas has tired me out, like, so much when it comes down to it, and it just feels like, I want to be able to have fun with it, but, yeah. It's a little hard to. Especially when, like, everything with it tends to go wrong. Alright. Wait a second. What is this a remix of? Why does it sound familiar? What the fuck is going on? This victim can be removed as part of a set. Okay, I'm probably gonna get rid of those then for now. Cerberus boots. Sounds a little bit like Death and Glamour, actually. Yeah, this literally sounds like a remix for the one Undertale boss, actually. Was it the Metatron remix? Oh. I've interrupted thing. Ow. Yeah, no, I deserved that. Laser shotgun. God, that doorway is thin. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna actually just kind of... I might call it after this level. We've been going for like 3 hours, and I don't want to accidentally marathon fucking a map pack again. Yeah, this has been kind of a nice little look at this. I'm probably gonna, I might come back to this later. I might just like, you know... Oh, hey, wait. Hold on. It's the lava armor. on the other side here? No. It's a different boy. Oh, okay. That's probably where he came from. Didn't realize there was a, there's a boy there. Okay, now I think I can get away with the rockets here. So he did not. I just need to not rocket the doorway like a dumbass like I did before. Okay. So, what are you? Does not need repairs. Indestructible, can be removed as part of a set. I kind of want to put it on just to see, but I also don't want to lose the engineer armor. So I'm gonna sell it. I can see if I can take this off at all. No, I can't. I'm gonna sell. We gotta save really quick. So, chance for temporary invincibility when taking damage. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. That's pretty powerful. That's why you got a long cooldown on it. Maybe it's just random every time, I don't know. Oh, hello. That's not the surprise I wanted. Okay. Also, I'm gonna sell this off so we have it. Oh, this is a cursed bathroom. Last place you want to find yourself is the Mancubus bathroom. So I give you an arch file behind the bar counter. Why sound like cat is meowing loudly in the land on you're going? No way I can tell what the sound is. Oh, it's those platforms and doors. Yeah. It's weird. Oh boy. Where's my BFG? There it is. Drake, where's the BFG? It's right there with the thing. Oh, God. BFG's still good. See all delights. Oh, there you go, car. There'll never be a superior version of that, meaning half of one SFX version. No, stop! Yeah, pretty much. The monster is curse killing resurrection of monsters. Right, chunk fires bullets instead. I do not want that. Species turn to stone on death. I'll do the resurrection curse. It's like one monster for a level. That couldn't be too bad. Oh, hello. This area looks super familiar. Was this what the building looked like at the end of RoboCop? The one, like, conference... or, sorry, not RoboCop. RoboCop 2, like, the one conference building? It has a bit of that vibe to it. Actually, yeah, I think it is supposed to be that, because it has that little, like, fountain on the front of it, too. At least it seems like it. Yeah, I do hear the noise. Oh, you know what it is? It's this character's use noise. That's what it is. Because he's a robot dude. That's what it is. Okay. Shoot the glass, Hans Gruber. It's Nakatomi. Okay. Can I get through? Oh, yes. Yes, I can. I mean, that also makes sense, honestly. It's a pretty good, thing to ape off of, honestly. That sounds like a distant cat meowing. Huh. That's weird. Oh yeah, this is 100% Nakatomi. You know, I wonder if it's picking up on the mic or something weird like that, like it's an actual cat outside. Because I'm sitting like right next to a window. It's probably in game, but like, yeah, I'm not. There we go. I'm gonna say, Fox, like, obviously not, it's definitely the sound. I guess so, yeah, it kinda sounds like it. Acid-proof boots. I'm gonna sell those, that sounds useful. I wonder if something opened over here now that I walked into that. Sounded like it did. Oh. As long as the world doesn't get mirrored again, because that was really annoying last time. I know I yelled about switching the mod list at some point, but honestly, this has been very solid so far, and I've been enjoying it. So that was mostly just to prove the point, which, you know, the point already stands. I guess like John McCain crawling through vents. Yeah, I'm really glad that I didn't pick the chain gun option for that, because that would be awful. Oh, hey. All of them are centered over there, it looks like. But compared to last night, Big Rigs would be an improvement. Yeah. I mean, last night became a clusterfuck mainly because of I fucked up one of the settings in it because I was testing on a smaller map pack, and then it got really, really awkward when it decided it was going to keep ramping the difficulty up, which is why I've now turned that shit off. Or at least turned it down. So now it's not like, death by map 10. Also, honestly, I feel like when Doom Roguelike is concerned, probably playing it with the hardcore version of corruption cards is not the best fucking idea. I think hardcore corruption cards is fine if you're dealing with something like, say, Guncaster, where it's overpowered in the first place, but, you know, it's just immune to fire. Seems like it. Does this just make me immune to fire? No? Okay. Not entirely. Just gives me really good protection against it. You need to find the Firestorm mod. Because this is a lot more of like what the actual experience is like, honestly. It's a much slower ramp up, and also I'm not playing as a character that's very hard to manage. Oh. Snark? No, I can't pronounce that, but thank you for the follow. Okay. I have no chance of pronouncing that. I'm just gonna say thank you for the follow and move on. At first I thought that was a joke name, and I was like, huh. And I realized, no wait, that's a real name. It's just spelled in a way where I'm not gonna fucking be able to pronounce that to save my goddamn life. Oh, hello. Wouldn't it just be, Snarsky? Snarsky? Well, no, because the S is in a different place. That's what fucked me up. Snarsy. Well, no, because if you look at it's S-N-A-R-C-K-Y-S-S, so it's like it's I don't want to make. I'm not making fun of somebody's name. I'm just like I'm struggling to pronounce that shit because I am very just looking at it and my brain is just not processing it. Yes, thank you for the follow. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a good time to have invulnerability suddenly pop. Holy shit. That was incredibly lucky to a unimaginable degree. And I am glad I have this mod. This mod. Snarsy. Oh, okay. Snarky. But yeah, I'm, yes, thank you for the follow. Me for being an idiot, because I can't pronounce fucking anybody's names right half the time, because that's one part of my brain that is just permanently bad. Rocker, you can't pronounce people's names. Why'd you go into Twitch streaming? I don't know. I like playing Doom mods. That's basically it. Rocker, why do you RTO and command then? I don't know. Because nobody fucking else wants to. Oh shit. Okay, anyways. But yes. No streamers that good pronouncing internet nicknames, they're all just winging it. Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty accurate. Holy shit, that looks neat. God damn. That looks fucking cool. The person who made this map knew exactly what they were doing. Jesus Christ. Huh. Neat. Bulletproof vest. I should probably just like throw things at this BFG. Actually, wait, what's one of the... Hold on. I know there's an assembly for the BFG, I just don't remember which one it is. No? I think it's on page 2. Yeah, the VBFG. Oh, it's just all power. Okay, fuck it. Just gonna send it all power. Let's go. Where's the... There it is. All power all the time. Let's fucking go. Yes. Translation, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, the fucking Switch is a Duke 3D. Oh my god, a shotgun and a machine shotgun fire in 10 hours. Yeah. Okay, so. Honestly, I like a lot of this map so far. It's been really, really well. Like, it's been really good. Apparently, it's also 20 maps, so it's like not a full, like, technically a megawatt, I guess, but it doesn't really matter when the quality is as good. I've always stated it's kind of better to have your maps be, like, smaller and not overstay their welcome rather than trying to force out, like, oh, that is the wrong thing to... Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh god, something's not happy. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Something is very greatly oofed and is not very happy with me. Okay, it might be the BFG 9000. Oh. Jesus Christ. Because not being thing is never tried to begin with, huh? Yeah. So, explaining the chaos, we're playing Doom Roguelike Arsenal, and one thing Doom Roguelike Arsenal does is that it likes to throw in monsters like that, as well as give us all these fun weapons to play with. And, yeah... It's a thing. Let me see if I can modify this, because if I can modify it, I might throw an upgrade on it. I might increase energy time over. There we go. But yes, the energy rays, the death. me, let me start an extra, I don't know about another power mod. Hold on. What does that do? Increase magazine size, increase BFG ray damage, increase projectile speed, increase reload time, cause more constant projectile acceleration, increase the number of BFG rays. That'd be powerful, but we can't find a Firestorm mod anywhere, which is ass. We'll just increase the damage to the BFG rays. Oh boy. Yeah, there's something about the, oh no. Death. Oh god, yep. I think I figured out what was lagging me. It wasn't the cyber demon. Oh boy. Oh god. I've caused unintended infighting, oh no. Oh Jesus, come on. Lag. Oh Jesus Christ, I can not see shit. Oh, why are the frames dying? Hold on. Oh, I don't know why the frames just died there, but it is not fucking happy. I wouldn't be surprised if something was trying to download in the background. You're on GCG 4.6? Yes, I'm on the newest one. Hold on, let me fucking reorient myself really quick here. Yeah, something about this enemy type is just not... Oh boy. Oh god. You know, I think part of the issue is, I don't think this map is, like, supporting this. Like, the map is already very complex, and I don't think it really likes that there's this many projectiles flying around. Jesus Christ. Okay, that needs to fucking die, like, yesterday as a result. Because that thing is actually causing my computer to lag out. Good god. I've been having, ass-tastic frames, too. It didn't happen until 4.6. See, funny enough, it's because I was playing this last night and I wasn't having any problems with it. And it has... It might be a combo of the map and the other stuff as well. Can I, like... respawn yet? Or load? I'm just gonna load. You know what? These can help me. Ow. Oh boy. Okay. I think it might be a combo of several things, honestly. I mean, really weren't having any problems until that dude showed up, so I'm not really gonna blame the map for it. I'm just gonna say it might be the combo of just various things together that's not super happy with. What's up here? Purple? Yeah. maybe it'll be a bit more better now, or maybe it'll be a bit better now that we got rid of the, No? Okay, it's definitely you're the culprit. Okay. Maybe I can just kill... Oh. I'm trying to remember what the name of that is, actually. Because normally I wouldn't just outright murk it with console commands, but, I'd rather not have my game die. See, what's really puzzling is that we literally fought one of those things last night on TNT and it wasn't this bad. Yeah, that is a new problem. There we go. What weapons do I have? MDK, the command is MDK. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Where are you? There we go. Okay, perfect. Now we can actually fight the other one without just lacking to death. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I guess because it's not a command I use very often is the reason. Like, I very rarely need it is the thing. Ow. There's probably a way to pacifist run this, or kind of like, you know, get through this without killing all the bosses, but eh. Oh, there's a blue key. Blue skull found. Red skull found. I think this needs all the... Oh, no. Yellow. Is it yellow, red, blue, maybe? Oh boy. I can just BFG it to death now. It's Duke 3 and Bubble Trigger. Somebody get the phone because I fucking called it. I knew that, yeah. No, they had that in one of the previous levels too. Who's just out here being immune to BFGs? Goddamn. It's illegal. Oh, there we go. Yeah, never mind. Red button. I guess there's a blue button over here? Yeah. That open an exit? I think it did. Weird. Oh, there's all the exits. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold up. So is this just a side? Okay, so technically if you needed to or wanted to, you could go and, emergency your way through this. Is this a different exit? Or no, this is the proper exit, okay. Interesting. Human battle represents species spawn with a small companion. Group of Mector may appear. One monster whose curse explodes a miniature army. Let's go with that. Let's go with the Mector gang. Yeah, so far these levels are all really good. Although I think I might stop just because I'm on like the 3.5 hour mark and it's like late as hell and I don't really want to make another like 12-hour marathon out of this. Because if I do not stop, we will end up on map 20 and I'll be like, oh god, what did I do to myself? What's that one called? Oh, hold on, I'll relink it because I had, there we go. I think that's the actual name of it. It, like, literally just came out last week. If you look it up, you should, Doom Wad. I like the Doom World thread as well. There we go. But yeah, it's a Cyberpunk Megawatt. Yeah, so far I've been enjoying this. I'm probably gonna end it though, just now because we're at the 3.5 hour mark and I'm kinda fucking tired at this point. But yes, there is the map pack. Let me just find someone to raid really quick. Yeah, as much as I keep going, I don't want this to turn into the ordeal that it was last night where I literally played for like 11, 12 fucking hours and just like, you know, ended up like staying up till 9 in the goddamn morning. I don't think it would turn into that because I have the settings turned down a little bit and it's not nearly as rough, but I know for a fact it'd probably end up going, ooh, look at the funny map shit. And then it would be like, oh, you lost track of time. But anyways, we're gonna raid Conway. Let me just fucking put this stuff in. He's a cool dude who does Final Fantasy content. Man, good sleep at a reasonable time. I'm gonna send this right in. I will see the rest of you tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I'll let people know if I decide to take an off day or whatever off on Twitter. But yeah, I will see the rest of you later. Bye.